And one of the guys Obrador is calling out is Congressman Dan Crenshaw, who joins us now. So, Congressman, what is your posture towards Mexico?
Well, look, I'm for the Mexican people. I'm for the American people. I'm against the cartels. I would think that the president of Mexico, AMLO, would also be against the cartels. You gave a great intro just now, Jesse. He's clearly not against the cartels. He's clearly defending the cartels at the detriment of his own people. You know, the cartels have killed a lot of Americans, whether through lacing drugs with fentanyl or just murdering them when they go down to get a medical appointment. But they've killed a lot more Mexicans. Tens of thousands of Mexicans have been disappeared by the cartels. Their politicians are either killed or bought off, and the Mexican people are sick of it. So, you know, this guy threatened recently to come campaign against Republicans who support helping the Mexican people.
Please, come campaign against Republicans.
I'm super worried about it.
Yeah.
Jesse, I'm really worried. I think it's going to be a real problem in my district. Now, I've actually been hearing from a lot of both Mexican nationals and, of course, immigrants in our country who say thank you. Thank you. I mean, this has been a problem for 20 years. They've been terrorizing the Mexican people. And so what's my stance towards Mexico? That was your original question. Look, if I could choose one country outside the U.S. and just make it 10 times better, it would be Mexico. It's one of our most important trading partners. It's our most important ally. It's right there. It's right here in our hemisphere. We need Mexico to be successful. I care deeply about the Mexican people. I've spent 5-6 years living in Latin America. Okay, this is not a foreign place to me. I speak Spanish. It is really, really important to me that the Mexican people are safe and prosperous because that's better for the United States. And for AMLO to just go ahead.
Can you guarantee the safety of some of the college students? I mean, you got a lot of beautiful colleges down there in Texas. They're going to spring break soon. Do you think they're safe?
They haven't been safe for a long time. Look, it's not just these unfortunate killings that just happened. When he says there's no fentanyl dealing in Mexico, that's a flat-out lie. I mean, there's recently been reports that just normal pharmaceuticals bought from pharmacies in Mexico are laced with fentanyl. It's everywhere. And yes, they take it. Yes, they're a consumer too. Yes, they are producing it. We all know this. You know this. I don't have to convince you of it. He's just an outright liar. And it's not just him. It's his foreign minister who just wrote a long letter against me personally too. Their Senate Majority Leader. I have, I guess, rent-free living space in their heads.
Well,
right
nothing would help the Republican Party more if Mexican president and foreign minister would come campaign against you guys in the United States. Well, listen, we just want to show these guys, our neighbors, some tough love because we've had enough. Dan Crenshaw, have a great weekend.
Thanks, Jess.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.